And you might just start a new week, a new practice, just by allowing yourself to arrive. Just tell yourself there's nowhere else I need to be. Just for 45 minutes each day, practicing. Not so much learning intellectual things, just learning this way of listening, of being attentive. When we learn something like Qigong or yoga or Pilates, whatever, we're not so much learning that science or that art, we're learning how to be ourselves. So, as you know by now, I always like to start by lifting up all my toes. So just press through the heel, press through the ball of the feet, and take all 10 toes off the ground. Slowly, you might just take the big toe down and then the second toe. And just roll into each of those toes. And then maybe back to the heel. Just allow yourself to explore every corner of the foot. This idea of stability, connection, lower body deeply rooted into the earth beneath. And you might notice as you press down through the toes and leg muscles switch on a little, you might notice that your knees might bend just a millimeter or two. Tailbone might tuck under. Shoulders stay heavy. Upper body is soft and open. And in this way, we embody these two essential things of Qigong, this idea of being relaxed without being sleepy or tired or dull, and the idea of being attentive and alert without being tense or stressed. So if you manage to find these things, end of practice. Let's give ourselves a few moments. All right, we'll turn our hands out. Inhale to lift up and reach up. Drawing in new breath, new learning. And then just slowly allow your hands to come down, letting go. Each breath becomes an expression of the universe. In and out. And one more time. Let's bring our hands to the body. You might place one on heart center, one on lower belly. And listen into the breath. You might like to invite that tiny hint of a smile to the corners of the mouth. Just feel those muscles relax in the face. And as we follow each breath, inviting in calm and ease. Allowing each breath to be deep and slow. If you become aware of any tension in the body, take one more breath, send that new breath, new energy to that point, wherever it might be. And then sigh it out. To each breath, you might find just simple associations, healing, stillness, silence, presence. All right, let's bring some movement into the body. We'll take both hands to heart center. Take a breath in together. As we sigh out, press the hands wide. Let it go. Feel like we're pressing both directions. Inhale, draw the hands together. And exhale. Pressing out, leaning back into the heels. Just find a rhythm with your breath. You might tuck your chin in a little, feel the back of the neck long. One more time. Let's turn the palms up, draw the fingers together, take a breath in. And this time we'll turn the chin to the shoulder. Inhale back to the center. And sigh out. Just keep moving in your own breath. And as we meet back in the center, we'll take our arms behind the back, drop the shoulders as low as you can, draw the palms together, draw the shoulder blades together. Just allow the chest to be open. Let's take a breath in, and as we sigh out, we're just going to slowly take the head down. Hands can stay behind the back. Don't have to come down too far, just come down as far as it takes till you feel that strong sensation down the back of the legs. Sigh it out. And when you're ready, slowly pressing through the feet, lifting back up. Let's take one more breath in, sigh out. Take the head down. Press through the feet. And slowly rolling back up. Let's roll our shoulders. Both directions. And we'll take our hands to the shoulders, elbows high, big circles. And back the other direction. Let's take both arms up above the body. Big breath in. As we sigh out, open through the side body. Inhale to lift up tall. And let it go. Keep going from side to side. See if you can keep your weight even through both feet. And see if you can keep your chin tucked in so the neck stays long. As we meet back in the center, we'll draw our fingers to hook into each other and feel like we're pulling the hands apart. You'll feel this sense of switching on across the arms, across the collarbone. Take a breath in. And we'll sigh out to turn to the side. Inhale back to the middle. And then let it go. Keep your neck in line with the chest. So tending to look behind here, but usually doesn't serve us. Keep that sensation of fingers pulling into fingers. But notice if that tends to also move into your jaw or your cheeks, if you're holding any tension in your head. And we'll do one more time each side. And we'll meet back in the center. Let's draw our feet together. Draw our hands to heart center. We're going to take a breath in and lean back and see if we can place our fingers on our third eye. Now, you might not quite get there, that's okay if not. And when you're ready, slowly press through the feet, come down all the way. Let the head be heavy. You might be able to press the fingers down to the ground, maybe not. Make sure there's no pressure in your lower back. And then we inhale, lifting up. Press palm into palm, leaning back. Maybe we find that third eye point and then sighing out. So this is a deep back bend. Take your time. Don't need to come down too low. We inhale as we lift up. And keep finding that sense of palm pressing into palm, energy moving into the center line of the body. A reminder that every cue is an invitation. Take a break whenever you need to. And we'll bring our palms back to the center line. Just step our feet out to shoulder width again. And you might like to just take the arms out to the side, slowly twisting through the spine. If you want to go a little deeper, you might lift your heels as you turn. Just allow the forearms to knock against the body. Slowly bring arms to stillness. Just like we did at the start, bring your attention back underneath the feet. Arms are heavy, hanging by the side of the body. Chest is open. Solar plexus rising. tailbone might feel like it's tucking under just a little. So in today's Qigong practice, we're going to do week 2 of the jing, the muscle tendon strengthening, 12 separate forms. And we'll spend a little bit of time on the first 3 forms. They're very, very simple, but like all the best things in life, Qigong included, simple is best. Often we can ignore the simple. So let's just start exactly where we are. So these forms are usually called something like Way 2 and the Pestle or something like that. Love all the names of Qigong forms. And it's just about learning to draw energy into our body and then empty the breath just to prepare for the next one. So often in Qigong, or in life, we normally think we breathe in and then we breathe out. But in Qigong, the breath out is the start of the breath, and then the breath in is the second part. The breath out is usually the movement. The breath in is the preparation for movement. So we're drawing energy in, and then we're generally moving outwards as we explore the world. We're curious what's happening around our body. So the first 3 forms, very simple. The first one, we just lift the arms, drawing energy towards the heart and lungs. And then empty. Remember, that's the first part of the breath. And then we draw energy in. So see if you can find this rhythm of just inhaling, inviting in, and then sighing out, preparing for what's next, making space. So often we ignore these simple forms because we think, I know how to breathe. And even though we have taken a breath every minute of our life, so often we breathe shallowly. So often we hold our breath. It's very rare we actually move, supporting all our body, our muscles, our tendons, our ligaments, our joints. So you might just like to bring all your awareness to each breath, each movement. Shoulders stay heavy. We breathe through our nose. We might breathe out through our mouth, or we might breathe out through the nose. You might notice that the weight is in the back of the body and the heels. Every breath, just making space as we sigh out and then welcoming in whatever comes, whatever thought, whatever emotion. The second form, we draw the energy in again, and then we start by pressing out. Inhale, exhale. Keep the elbows heavy. And in the third form, we draw energy in, and this time we turn the palms up and press up as we sigh out. Inhale, drawing energy into the body. Turn the palms, let go. You might feel like you're pressing into the floor as your hands raise up. And one last time, drawing energy in, and then letting go. Let's just bring our palms to the dantian, to the belly. Notice how you feel. You might feel a little fatigued in the arms and the shoulders. Energy moving back from the extremities of our body, our fingers, our toes, back towards the organs. Just notice this feeling of movement, this feeling of chi, of energy, of aliveness. All right, we'll take our left hand, rest the knuckles against the very base of the tailbone. If you're not exactly sure where you should be, you might just take a line directly behind your belly button to the back of the spine, and this is where the top of your hand should be resting. It's a place called the Mingmen, usually in Chinese medicine. Mingmen is where our essential energy lives, and also the place where our body's stress hormones live. So you might just be inviting in a sense of calm to whatever anxiety, whatever fears you have. Let's take our right hand. We're going to sweep it up and behind. Big breath in. Keep your eyes on the hand. And then we feel like we're grasping a star in the sky, and we sigh out as we take that hand across, and we're twisting our spine all the way across. Eyes stay on the hands. We take a breath in to return back to the center, and we sigh out as we sink our hand down in front of the face. And just switch the hands. Inhale, take the hand across and behind. Pause the breath and then sigh out as you take that hand across the sky, twisting through the spine. We take a breath in to return back to the center. Sighing out, letting go. Keep moving from side to side. Just work within your own range of movement. Make sure there's no pressure on your knees. All right, we'll move on to the fifth form now. We step our left foot behind. So we're in a bow stance. Knees stacked over ankle at the front, bend that knee. And slowly floating the arms out. So we're in a kind of like a warrior stance in yoga. Palms are turned up, shoulders are heavy. As we take a breath in, we're going to draw the hands in towards the body. Front hand comes to the shoulder, back hand comes to the lumbar spine. Turn your chin to meet that fist. And then sigh out as we open out. Keep all your attention on the feet if you can. We want those muscles on the inside of the legs to be switched on to give us support. And just find a rhythm with your breath. Inhaling as you draw a loose fist into the body. Exhale as you open out. Unfolding, shoulders heavy. And when you're ready, we'll step that back leg forward. And we'll just switch right to the other side. Right foot comes behind, bend that knee again. Float the arms out. Palms turned up. Take your attention to the feet. Take a breath in. Inhale, draw the hands in towards the body. Exhale, let go. One more time. Step the back leg in. Just bring the feet under the hips again. Sixth form, we draw energy back into the body. And this time we turn the palms, drop the tailbone down low, sink into the heels. And you might feel like you're finding your tiger claws at the front. Inhale, drawing back in, lifting up. And then sighing out as we press behind. Inhale, welcoming in. And exhale, dropping that tailbone. Doesn't matter how far down you get. Take a break whenever you need to. And let's draw our hands back to the dantian. Take a breath. A seventh form. We take one hand, left hand to the lumbar spine, right hand behind the head. And we're going to turn and look back towards the elbow. Just twist back as far as you can. Take that elbow behind the body. Big breath in. As we sigh out, take the elbow across and down. And just come down as low as works for your body. Inhale to lift up, looking up. And then we take the arms wide and let go. Switching sides. Inhale, left hand behind the head. Big breath in. And we sigh out to draw that elbow across and outside the right leg. Inhale, lift up and look up. Twisting behind. Sigh it out as we bring the arms wide. Return to center. Pause the breath, bring the arms down. So just keep moving from side to side. Bringing the palms back to the center. Take a breath. For the eighth form, we step out, feet a little wider than our mat or wider than our hips. Extend the arms out wide. This one again, just come down as low as works for your body, pressing into the heels. Drop the tailbone down. Turn the palms up, lifting up, pressing into the heels. And side out. Lifting up again. And letting go. Step the feet back. Draw the palms to the dantian. The ninth form, we take left hand into the side of the body. Right hand, we're going to gather up kind of our claw hand again. Feel like we're gathering energy from right outside the ear and then push across the body. Pause the breath as we bring that hand down, scan across the earth. And then we inhale to lift that arm up. And exhale, push across. See if you can bring, as you come down, make it as timeless and weightless as possible. Drawing energy as you lift the head up and then sighing out as you push across. So often we can gasp for breath, but sometimes if we just show ourselves that we can wait for the next breath to come, you'll find that you'll just be inviting a little more space into the body. Maybe a little more room before the next thought, before the next emotion. This can help with all kinds of anxiety and fears. Training our mind not to jump from one thing to the next. And training ourselves just to listen a little deeper, be a little more attentive, notice a little more. And next time we come up, bringing both hands to the dantian. The 10th form is a little more dynamic. We turn to the side, draw energy in, and then we press out, just like we're pushing the waves. Leaning back, expanding out. And then you might like to go a little deeper, all the way down to the ground. Maybe dropping the back knee. Inhale, lifting the head up. And exhale, lift back up. And then we switch to the other side. Feel like you're gathering in dragon energy. Opening through the chest. You might come down all the way. Don't worry if you don't. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale. Back through the center. One more time each side. Whenever you're ready, meet back in the center. The 11th form, we take both hands behind the head, interlace the fingers, and you might like to just tap with your thumbs right underneath those occiput bones at the base of the skull. We'll take a breath in. And as we sigh out, press through the feet. Keep the back straight. Just come down as far as you can till you feel that strong sensation in the back of the legs. And then we'll slowly press back up, lifting up, breathing in, and letting go. One more time, breathing in, sigh out, let go. Pressing through the heels. And we'll slowly take our hands down. Final form today for our jing. We bring the hands together, interlace the fingers, palms face up. Take a breath in, lifting up, pressing, turning at the heart. And then we sigh out to reach forward, take the hands all the way down. Pause the breath, and we might twist one side and then the other, just scanning the earth. And then we inhale to come up through the center. And let it go. So just find a rhythm with your own breath here. Lifting up, turn the palms, press up and look up. Exhale as we press into the heels, reach forward, come down all the way. Twisting over to the side and then the other, pausing the breath. Allow that timelessness, that space. And then we'll inhale to press through the heels. Let it go. Take a break if you need to. At the end of your next cycle, just bring the palms onto the body. Maybe taking a moment just to scan through the whole body from head to toe. You might notice this sense of movement in muscles, in tendons, and ligaments. These 12 forms connect with every part of our body, hopefully bringing some new energy to every cell. Let's bring our palms together, create last little bit of heat. And you might like to bring the hands up to the face, make an intention for the new week ahead. Something small, something achievable. And let's bring our palms together and just acknowledge shared practice, energy of sharing this time each day.